2020, the 49ers will open up the season at home. This time, the faithful will welcome Aaron Rodgers and the Jets for Monday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. Eastern on September 9th. Another pair of AFC East teams had a portion of their schedule revealed. The NFL announcing Josh Allen and the Bills are taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins Week 2, Thursday night in Miami. Also in Week 2, the Bengals visit the Chiefs, marking the 6th matchup between the two teams, including the playoffs since the start of the 2021 season. Joe Burrow missed the last matchup against the Chiefs due to injury, but is expected to be ready to go for training camp. Bengals star defender Trey Hendrickson says he wants to be in Cincinnati for a long time, adding, quote, "I want to win football games and I want to bring a Super Bowl to Cincinnati." This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
As you know, summer is right around the corner, and for most people, that means more activities, more golf, more biking, more of whatever you love to do. But if you're dealing with aches and pains, your more could become less. This is why I'm here to tell you about Relief Factor. Relief Factor is a daily supplement that helps fight pain naturally. For instance, I was sent Relief Factor to try, and I've been taking it every single day. I'll tell you what, I feel the difference every day. You see, instead of masking your pain, Relief Factor's formula is designed to help reduce or even eliminate it. It's 100% drug-free, and it's been a game changer for so many people. So let's get after it this summer. Let's feel good. Let's do more of the things that we love to do. Don't let pain keep you down. Give Relief Factor a try and save on your first order. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call 1-800-4RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF. Help fight pain naturally with Relief Factor. These products and statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Wednesday, 15th day of May, 2024. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Another gorgeous day in the valley.
Yes, it is.
Love walk out the front door to come to work, and the birds are chirping.
Yeah, and you got a hummingbird feeder and all that fun stuff going on.
We have several hummingbird feeders and bird feeders, and I just put up something for our friendly neighborhood woodpecker.
Oh, interesting.
We've got a pair of woodpeckers that frequent our backyard and our front yard. So I figured, okay, woodpeckers, they don't frequent the bird feeder because that's seeds, and woodpeckers eat bugs. Yep. So it's just kind of fun to watch. And on occasion, we know that there's at least one red-tailed hawk and a barn owl in the neighborhood. And on occasion, we find evidence that they've been there.
Oh, yeah, the picked-apart remains.
Well, with the owl and the hawks, all they leave are feathers.
Oh, yeah, they'll pick it clean, yeah.
Yeah, the cats in the neighborhood will leave the pick-apart remains, but anyway.
A present on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Little bird.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the MTV Movie and TV Awards will not happen this year. The network said the awards show is being put on pause. So, if you're a jackass from the Jersey Shore, 16 and pregnant, sorry, no awards for you this year. I have no idea, MTV used to be music videos. I have no idea what they do now.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. I really don't even care. Anyway. Oh, and celebrate today. On this date in 1905, the city of Las Vegas, Nevada was founded. It was not the first city to feature slick one-armed bandits. That honor goes to Washington, D.C. So we'll celebrate Las Vegas. Not a big fan of Las Vegas. I have no reason to go there. So anyway, they got enough money.
Yeah.
Are you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays, let's do it.
Actor, singer Anna Maria Alberghetti is 88. Wavy Gravy is 88. Those of us who grew up in the 60s and experienced the counterculture, we know who Wavy Gravy is. Singer Lenny Welch, 85. Actor Gunilla Hutton is 82. She was on Petticoat Junction. She was on Hee Haw. Actor, singer Lainey Kazan, 82. Actor Chaz Palminteri is 78. Actor Nicholas Hammond, 74. Musician Mike Oldfield, 71. Actor Lee Horsley, 69. Actor David Charvet, 52. Actor Russell Hornsby, 50. Actor David Krumholtz is 46. Actor Jamie Lynn Sigler, 43. Actor Alexandra Breckenridge is 42. And we've got local birthdays coming up.
Attention golfers. Golf Liquidation in Yuma is having a huge liquidation sale. Right now, save on over 800 golf bags and over 10,000 new and used golf clubs, Callaway, TaylorMade, and more. Men's and ladies' golf clubs are now only $6. Golf Liquidation has their own hitting area and putting green. It's their huge liquidation sale happening now at Golf Liquidation, 10581 South Frontage Road in Yuma.
We have happy birthday wishes for Salvador Juarez, Terry Richardson, Annabelle Tarin, Eddie Dubois, Jorge Torres, Annabelle Coronado, Angelina Rodriguez, Luis Anthony Lopez, Jose Rascon, America Velez, Becky McQueen Estrada, Jose Antonio Lopez, Cecilia Rosales, Clarissa Cosio, Jason Copenhagen, Jose Luis Munoz, Seth Culp, Tony Royer, Audrina Gonzalez, and Paula Graff. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. Oh, and we can also look back in history. The first ever Oscars took place on this week back in 1929. I have no idea who the host was, but the show should be ending right maybe about now. Yeah, seems as though they go on forever. I want to thank my mother. I want to thank my father. I want to thank my first grade teacher, my second grade. I mean, just on and on and on, right?
Those teachers are important.
Well, they are. But, I want to thank my masseuse and my dietitian and the sous chef. We want to thank everybody.
Just don't mention Jada Pinkett Smith.
Moving on from there, right? we won't go there. Anyway, we've got news. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, I'm counting on that. We're going to start with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial Valley since 1991.
CBS News Brief. Presidential debate challenge accepted. Donald Trump says he's in after President Biden offered to meet up twice before early voting begins. CBS's Ed O'Keefe with Mr. Trump's response.
June and September, I'm good with those. I would strongly recommend more than 2 debates, and for excitement purposes, a very large venue, although Biden is supposedly afraid of crowds. That's only because he doesn't get them. Just tell me when. I'll be there. Let's get ready to rumble.
Mr. Biden says he's accepted a CNN debate invite on June 27th. Consumer prices still going up, but the rate of increase has slowed to its lowest level since spring of 2021. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
Shelter and energy, they accounted for 70% of the monthly increase in the CPI over the month of April.
CDC reports the number of deadly ODs in the U.S. fell last year. Alexander Tin.
This marks the first slowdown in the annual pace of drug overdose deaths since 2018. That's driven largely by slowdowns in the rate of opioid deaths.
CBS News Brief, Deborah Rodriguez.
CBS News is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news, public transit safety concerns in Los Angeles, where there have been 3 stabbings on LA Metro property this week. The latest Tuesday on a bus in Encino. LA Council member Catherine Vargas says she's seen enough.
I don't need to wake up and see a story on the news in order for me to continue to push to have things change at Metro. One is too many.
The suspect in the Encino incident in custody, as are 2 boys in connection with a stabbing incident aboard a bus in Glendale. Another woman was stabbed in a Metro rail station elevator. A person shot to death at a fruit packing plant in Lodi on the property of Rivermaid Trading Company.
Our detectives are currently thoroughly investigating this incident. They're scouring the area for as much information that they can gather, doing as many interviews with those there at that property.
Heather Brandt with the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office saying detectives believe the shooting was an isolated incident, the community not in danger. Gas prices averaging $5.25 a gallon statewide, down about 8 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Stirring fiber, exercising, frequent trips to the store for more laxatives and fiber. Sounds like your constipation with belly pain is a lot to manage, but if your symptoms that keep coming back are signs of irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C, ask your doctor how Linzess can help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You'll find 3 locations in the Valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In the KXO newsroom, there was a hit and run. Here's George Gale with details.
The incident occurred at around 6:24 p.m. Tuesday on State Route 186 near the Andrade Port of Entry. A woman was hit by the car, and then the driver fled the scene. Imperial County Sheriff's deputies stopped the driver in Winter Haven. The victim was airlifted from the scene to the Desert Regional Medical Center by Reach Air Ambulance. The incident remains under investigation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Health Sciences Center to open. The grand opening of the Southwest High School Health Sciences Center will be held Thursday. The new Health Sciences Center is dedicated to serving students enrolled in the career of technical education, educational health sciences and medical technology courses. The courses offer students an experience that emphasizes patient care with a focus on public health. The celebration starts at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, May 16th, and with a community partner resource fair. The grand opening ceremony begins at 6 p.m. The public is invited, and tours of the new facility will be available. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And a suspect has been arrested. Here's George Gale with that.
On April 13th, 2024, a vehicle pulled up in front of the Brawley Police Department with a woman passenger who had been shot. The woman was taken to Pioneers Memorial Hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. Raleigh police investigators were able to identify the alleged shooter on Friday, May 10th, at about 5:30 p.m. Raleigh police officer on patrol recognized the suspect. Suspect tried to run, but was taken into custody in the 500 block of Main Street. 30-year-old Michael Ortiz of Raleigh was booked into Imperial County Jail on charges of attempted murder and assault with a deadly weapon, being held on $1 million bail. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And work planned for Dannenberg Drive. The city of El Centro says the closure will run through May 24th. The closure will begin near the intersection with Highway 86. The closure will affect lanes in both directions. During the closure, motorists are asked to be cautious and follow all traffic control and detour signage. It is strongly recommended that motorists use an alternate route during the closure. For more information, contact the City of El Centro Engineering Division. KXO News Time, 7:44.
And that's it for page 1 of the local news. Page 2 with a look at the weather is coming up. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
If that sound gives you nightmares, there's a cheap and easy way to avoid engines not firing. Stable, America's #1 fuel stabilizer, ensures quick and easy starts after storage. Stable's proprietary formula keeps fuel fresh for 2 years, outperforming competitors. Pour Stable in your gas can or directly into the tank of your car, truck, hybrid, boat, ATV, motorcycle, or lawnmower to prevent fuel-related engine problems that cost time and money. When you store, start with Stable.
My dad has a cold, but also has high blood pressure. That's why I got him Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure for max strength daytime relief. Unlike some ordinary cold medicines, it's specially formulated for people like my dad. DayQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free, alcohol-free, and decongestant-free.
Vicks DayQuil High Blood Pressure. The daytime, non-drowsy, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure.
Like my dad.
Medicine. Use as directed.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in the valley, and they have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, plus happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Next week is El Centro's Monday with the Mayor. Here's George Gale.
On Monday, May 20th, El Centro Mayor Sylvia Marroquin will be at Aviva Antiques and Estate Sales at 495 West Main Street in downtown El Centro at 5:30 p.m. The mayor and city staff will be available to discuss any issue pertaining to the city. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors will be meeting. It'll be held Thursday at 10 a.m. The Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors will meet in the County Board of Supervisors chambers in the Administration Center on Main Street in El Centro. The meeting is available in person or via Zoom. And more from the Salton Sea. We have a Salton Sea study. The Salton Sea Authority announces an additional $3.8 million in funding for a Salton Sea feasibility study. The money is included in the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers fiscal year 2024 budget. The USACE study sponsors are currently evaluating the feasibility of alternatives identified by the state of California's Salton Sea Management Program's long-range plan for protecting public health and restoring the sea's ecosystem. Salton Sea Authority Board Secretary and IID Director Gina Docksetter said these funds are critically needed to ensure that the USACE study and the action it ultimately recommends fully addresses the need of our region, including those of the many disadvantaged Salton Sea communities that bear a disproportionate share of public health burdens. And California Highway Patrol graduation. Here's George Gale.
The ceremony was held last Friday at the CHP Academy in Sacramento. During the ceremony, 106 new officers were sworn in. Among them, 4 were Imperial County natives. Of the 4, none will be assigned to the El Centro sector. The new officers from the Valley are Jose Barrientos, a 2017 graduate of Kxo High School. He will be assigned to the Solano area office. Francisco Camarena 2016 graduate of Southwest High School. He will be assigned to the South Los Angeles area. And Sergio Cerros, 2017 graduate of Kxo High School. He will be assigned to the Laytonville Resident Post Area Office. And Luis Magana, a 2017 graduate of Brawley Union High School. He will be assigned to the Redwood City Area Office. All graduates completed 26 weeks of training at the CHP Academy. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And third annual Building Bridges graduation ceremony, SDSU Imperial Valley Building Bridges, is this Friday in Mexicali. For the third consecutive year, SDSU Imperial Valley's Cross Culture Center will host its Building Bridges commencement ceremony at the Autonomous University of Baja California at the Mexicali campus. The ceremony is for graduates whose immediate family members cannot cross the border to attend SDSU's commencement ceremonies. It is believed the initial 2022 ceremony was the first of its kind held in Mexico for graduates and their loved ones. The ceremony will begin at 3 p.m. Friday at the Teatro UABC, Parcela 44 in Mexicali. That's it for KXO Local News. We have weather coming up.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. May specials include sangria, birria melt, and $5 bottles of Corona. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, above normal temperatures will continue through at least the weekend, with the Imperial and Yuma valleys warming up to the mid to upper 90s today and Thursday, and just over 100 degrees on Saturday. Typical late afternoon and early evening breeziness, along with mainly dry conditions, will persist. 96 the high in the valley yesterday, 64 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 97, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming north. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 68, west-southwest wind about 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Those winds turn out of the southeast after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 100. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. 75 degrees, 33% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather, served by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Nikola Jokic received his third most valuable player trophy from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, then celebrated by dominating Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jokic exploded for 40 points, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds, as Denver went on to a 112-97 victory. Meanwhile, we've got action today. 2 games, Cavaliers and the Celtics, and the Mavericks and the Thunder in NBA playoff action. 4-time PGA Championship winner Tiger Woods will tee off at 8:04 a.m. on the 10th tee at Valhalla Country Club tomorrow. And we'll have updates throughout the PGA Championship Tournament.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball action. The Rockies beat up on the Padres 6-3. Padres 11 hits, but only 3 runs. Dodgers dumped the Giants 10-2. Meanwhile, the Royals over the Mariners 4-2. Reds beat the Diamondbacks 6-2. Phillies shut out the Mets 4-0. Nationals over the White Sox 6-3. Marlins and the Tigers went at it for 10 innings. The Fish came out on top 1-0. Red Sox slipped by the Rays 5-4 in 12 innings. Braves blanked the Cubs 7-0. Yankees over the Twins 5-1. Brewers nipped the Pirates 4-3. Guardians over the Rangers 7-4. White Sox shut out the Nationals 4-0. Astros edged the Athletics 2-1 in 10 innings, and it was the Cardinals over the Angels 7-6. Astros starter Ronel Blanco was ejected at the start of the 4th inning of a 2-1 win over the Athletics. Umpires found a foreign substance that one called the stickiest stuff I've ever felt on a glove. Yeah, I'll bet it was naturally occurring, right? Yeah. Who can do anything for an advantage? Okay. And that's it for Sports Time. Don't forget PGA Championship from Valhalla in Louisville kicks off tomorrow, and we will have updates through Sunday right here on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. After a hot start to 2024, inflation cooled back down in April, providing a bit of hope for Americans worn down by elevated prices. Consumer prices were up by 3.4% for the 12 months ended in April, easing from 3.5% the month before. I feel the difference. That's according to the latest Consumer Price Index report released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. On a monthly basis, prices rose 0.3%, a slower pace of growth than seen in the 2 months prior. Economists were expecting a 0.4% monthly increase and an annual gain of 3.4%, but it didn't quite reach that. Well, the surprise social media return of the trader who helped ignite the meme stock frenzy in 2021 sent GameStop shares skyrocketing this week. The surge had nothing to do with the troubled company's fundamentals. It had everything to do with a cartoon of a gamer that the trader, nicknamed Roaring Kitty, shared on X. GameStop shares surged 74% on Monday after the account run by Keith Gill shared a meme on X marking its first post in 3 years. The shares skyrocketed by more than 110% earlier and were halted for volatility several times on Monday morning. Taking a look at the market, well, a bit of a relief for investors as the latest inflation and retail sales readings have been announced. Right now, the Dow up 204 points at 39,761. The S&P 500 up 36 at 5282. And the NASDAQ up 129 points at 16,639. Gold up 15.40 an ounce. Oil down 56 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 97. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 68. West-southwest wind 15 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Gusts could reach 25 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 100. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. 76 degrees, 29% relative humidity, wind out of the west 325. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
What if the music stopped? Were silenced, if there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. A challenge from President Biden.
Make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald.
In a campaign video, he proposes 2 presidential debates to be run by media outlets, not the nonpartisan commission that's been behind them for decades. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
This effectively means that the modern debate format and sponsor that's existed since 1988 is done. In the view of the Biden campaign, he will not be attending debates scheduled by the Commission on Presidential Debates to be held in September and October. They're the ones that have run debates with those traditional lecterns and one moderator or town hall format, whatever you prefer. Instead, what the president is now proposing is a debate in late June when he gets back from the G7 meetings in Italy, and another one in September around the time many Americans start getting their ballots to cast votes early.
Trump says he's ready and willing to debate, but the 2 campaigns differ on details. CNN has already offered to host one June 27th, both sides accepting. New government numbers on consumer prices give some clues on inflation. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
This shows that inflation is cooling, and that's good news. It means that the Fed could potentially start to lower interest rates, maybe at the September meeting, and that's really what the investment community wants to see.
Retail sales were flat from March to April. Now to Ukraine, where Secretary of State Blinken said the U.S. is arranging a $2 billion arms deal that includes Patriot missile systems.
I think this demonstrates to Ukraine, but also to Putin, that many countries will be supporting Ukraine for a long time.
The Biden administration also proposing a $1 billion package that includes tanks, ammunition, and mortars for Israel. Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico wounded in a shooting today. It happened outside a government building. A suspect is in custody. Well, scammers are taking advantage of the surge in popularity of drugs like Wegovy and Ozempic, offering them online with no prescription needed. CBS's Anna Werner says a consumer group found some are peddling fake medication or taking payments and not delivering.
The alleged scammers accepted payments through online services like Zelle, PayPal, and Venmo, but the researchers say they never received any products. TikTok told us in response it has removed accounts in the report that violated its guidelines. The company says it proactively identifies 95% of the content it removes for violating its rules against drugs and scams in the U.S.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 197 points, the S&P up 38. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
It's better. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. It's better. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. Switch today.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome Plan. Benefits vary. See details.
We're going abroad for the first time in years to Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Britain's king has unveiled his first official portrait as monarch.
Not everyone is clapping along with the Buckingham Palace crowd. Some royal watchers say the 8-foot-tall painting makes 75-year-old King Charles look like he's in hell, with all but his face and hands in a pinky blood red tone. The artist, Jonathan Yeo, says he had 4 sittings with the subject since 2021, and the oil evolved as Charles transitioned from Prince of Wales. It features the king in the uniform of the Welsh Guards military unit with a butterfly just above his shoulder. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A miniature poodle named Sage won the top prize at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, besting 6 other finalists to claim Best in Show. A German Shepherd named Mercedes placed second. 2,500 dogs, 200 breeds taking part in the big event. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.